This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. The Seminoles will kick this away to get us going here. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Blue Devils offense will be the first up today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Blue Devils under the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the back gets the football. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Here we go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Same tailback, another carry. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So Florida State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Winston. And And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Pressure is coming. Pass caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Mung. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Mung. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Noles will line up here on first down and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught across the middle. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get the 3rd down, just put it up in the air.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Makes a quick catch. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That one sails out of the back of the end zone as a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The sideline route, but he's out of bounds for the 1st down marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Winston. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, he might have been able to get away with that in high school, but everybody up here in college, they're bigger, they're faster, they're more aware, and it's dangerous throws like this that are more often going to be picked than a completion. He'll figure that out, but you have to fail a little bit first, and that last throw will be a big lesson.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check... Scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And the Seminoles moving quickly down the field here. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Crosses the 10-yard line. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles, to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Patchett. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Tight end makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown deep. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, as a quarterback, you get down in this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. The defense is expecting to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Has the first down and more. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And a first down right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. And the Blue Devils trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Blue Devils offense heads back out into the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even